Live from right field on the south side of Chicago. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks going up against the Chicago White Sox. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. All right, ready to go here.
Leading
Stepping in, Bryce Terang.
The shortstop, Bryce. Terang.
That's outside. And the home opener is underway. And misses inside.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Kwan makes the grab, one away. Gleyber Torres up to hit.
Second, the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
And he pumps it a strike. One out, bases empty. And that one pulled foul. That's inside. Now 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And Gleyber takes outside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that's in the dirt. High in the air, out to right. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down, bases empty. Now up next for Arizona, Christian Yelich. Called strike right there. 2 outs, bases empty. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back at right field, today's starting pitcher, Corbin Burnes.
Well, his main pitch is that cutter, and he will use it to jam guys, especially opposite-handed matchups. And then, same-handed matchups, just trying to miss the barrel of the bat. He's just got to make sure that he doesn't start it over the heart of the plate, because then it can go right into the sweet spot of the bat. When it's right, it's got late horizontal movement, so he still has to mix in his other offerings. He can't just rely on that cutter, otherwise hitters will start diving at it.
Stephen Kwan, the next to hit, takes ball one.
Ball one, no strikes.
And another ball.
Inside.
Swings over the top of that one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fights it off. He'll see another. That misses the zone. And now it's 3-2. In the air to left center. Puts it away for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Cody Bellinger will hit next. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Wow.
0-1's the count.
That's not even close to the zone.
Late with the swing there.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some.
Oh, that got him.
That ball got him right
he
there.
had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
0-1. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., that swing so reminiscent of his dad. Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And Vladdy Jr. hits one out. And the White Sox jump out in front. It's 2-0. So 2 down. Here comes Manny Machado. That one drifts inside. Just missed. Burns. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. But the White Sox with a 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Here on the south side, top of the second. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Brent Rooker.
Nope, that's foul.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Young on the move. And there's one down. And the batter now, Jock Peterson.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Jock Peterson.
Splits the plate. It's 0-1. Peterson just got a piece of it. High fly ball down the left field line. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. On the ground, right side to first. And Peterson retired. And now it's Alec Bohm.
The first baseman, Alec Bohm.
Outside.
That's a ball.
1-0. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Inside.
That's inside.
And it's 2-1. And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the second, and now the catcher comes up to him, Patrick Bailey. He swings and misses at the first pitch.
0-1's the
0-1.
count.
And
One
that
ball,
skips
one
in the
strike.
dirt. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And now it's Dalton Varsho. There's the strike up high, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Batting 8, the center fielder.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jacob Young. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1 is
that pitch is
outside,
out.
and it's a ball and a strike. Rips one to right. Oh, nice lunging grab. Top half of the third inning, and here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. Berrios back to work. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one's deep. Gone. And that should quiet this home crowd. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. So digging in, Garrett Mitchell. First offering, and it just misses. Mitchell goes 6 feet 3 inches, 26 years old, a former first-round pick in 2020. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Fires over to Bellinger. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
The third baseman,
Nick Gonzalez stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Ground ball left side. Boots it. Still fires to first. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. This is Bryce Terang. In for a strike. 0-1.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
And that one is lifted in the air. Young hauls it in to end the inning. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Cedar Rafaela. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Geraldo Perdomo now at the plate. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Next offering way off the plate. The other way, takes it in for the out.
That's a big first out of the inning. He showed off his skills catching the line drive, but most importantly, he kept the runner out of scoring position. Things would look a little different if he didn't make that play.
Kwan in the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes. And a swing and a miss. The part about Burns' journey that's so interesting, former 4th-round pick out of St. Mary's, where he pitched alongside Tony Gonsolin. And the slider just misses. But you go back and look at Corbin Burns in 2019. He threw 49 innings and had an 8.82 ERA. And ball 4, 2 aboard. The main adjustment that Corbin Burns made was that he got rid of his four-seam fastball and really leaned on the cutter. That is his signature pitch. And now today, he is a cutter, sinker guy, and the four-seamer really doesn't make much of an appearance. Bellinger in now, takes ball 1 off the plate.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. That one misses, and it's 2-2.
Yeah, and beyond that, all the other men in those clubhouses that sort of take you under their wing as a son or a nephew and show you some of the tricks of the trade. It's just invaluable, that type of experience.
Swing and a foul straight back. 2 on, 2 outs. Next offering is fouled back.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one back. Out of here. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 5-1. Base is empty with 2 away. Now Machado up here. He popped out his first time. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
2 gone. Base is empty, but 3 runs across here in the last half of the third.
One of the better pitches he's thrown in this game, but he just hasn't been able to do it enough, unfortunately. You know, he could be getting a feel for that slider, though, so maybe that's something he can build off of.
Yelich makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. Varsho after it. And there's 1 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And there are 2 outs. 2 down, bases empty. Brent Rooker stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. And that's the 3rd out. Back here on the south side, bottom 4, and now the switch hitting catcher, Patrick Bailey. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
You know, these White Sox showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the starter work really hard out there.
Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. And next to hit for the Sox, Dalton Varsho.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And that's downstairs and outside.
Like I said, his pitch count is high, so I got to expect they'll be turning to their bullpen sooner than they had hoped.
Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a ball evens the count. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Corbin Burns the strikeout.
Now batting, center fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Chicago, Jacob Young. He's 0 for 1. In the air, right side. Rooker coming on. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back at right field. And now Jock Peterson. Hard on the ground to first. And he's out on the tag. And here comes Alec Bohm. Grounded out his first time up. Bohm, the 3rd overall pick in the 2018 draft out of Wichita State. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. This one in the air, right field. Brings it in. And a couple of quick outs. Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit. He's already homered in this game. Drilled out towards left center field. Young makes his way towards it. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in is the speedy Cedar Rafaela. Out towards left center. Mitchell settles underneath it. He makes the grab. And a quick out, number 1. Geraldo Perdomo getting ready to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. That's in for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Down and in, moved his feet.
Ball. That's ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with a 3-1 count.
Swing and a miss.
Full count.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. In the air, right field. Rooker on the move. He's got it. And there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Stephen Kwan steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1. That one lifted to left. Yelich makes the catch, and that'll do it. Here on the south side, and now the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell.
Garrett Mitchell.
Berrios back to work. Just off the outside edge, and it's 1-0. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Young. And out number 1 on the grab. Here's the third baseman, Nick Gonzalez. Grounded out his first time. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1. Nabs it, 2 down. So the batting order turns over. Next to hit for Arizona, Bryce Turang. And that's outside. Turang measures 6 feet even, 190 pounds. Usually a second baseman, but today starting at shortstop. And he hits a ground ball right side. Perdomo on to first. Third out, and that ends. Well, we go bottom 6. And here's the first baseman, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger. Now pitching for Arizona.
First offering is fouled off. And that one ripped into right, and foul ball.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
On the ground, right side, and that's a foul ball. Foul ball still 0-2. Good job to fight that one off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Just misses. 1-2 to count. Good eye right there.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
That one misses, and the count's full. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. And at first, at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And the first offering is not close.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Machado stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. That one's in there, and the count 1-1. Double play ball to second. There's one. Relay to first. Double play.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
Bailey up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. That's down and in. A slider missed.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Count it 3-2.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Mitchell pulls it down. That is the inning. And we're back. Here is Gleyber Torres.
The second baseman.
The D-backs in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
And downstairs.
Counts 1-0.
Good take by Torres. That smash towards center. Young hauls it in, and there's one away. Now it's Christian Yelich. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. And there's 2 down. Brent Rooker stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And ball 1 to the right fielder. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Fly ball to right. Varsho makes the catch, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Dalton Varsho. Up and in, and that's ball one.
Ball one, no strikes.
Inside, just missed.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
In the air, left field, down the line. Yelich running hard. Can't get there. This one lands foul. And a big swing and a miss.
We got full count.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Jacob Young digs in now. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
Hit in the air, left field. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away now. 2 outs, base is empty. Ceddanne Rafaela now at the plate. First pitch misses. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
I would say the
ball,
game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. Mitchell makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here on the south side, we go to the 8th, and now the DH, Jock Peterson.
Peterson. Now pitching for the White Sox, number 56, Mark Leiter Jr.
Just missed. And it's even up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's in the dirt. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the 3rd inning.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
On the ground. And that's just foul. Inside, ball 1. Runner at first with no outs here. Fouls it off, still 1 and 2. That
That's
one
a ball.
missed. Got him swinging. And the runner stays where he is.
Now batting, the catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Tyler Stevenson. He's already homered here in this one. Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Here's the pinch runner for Arizona, Derek Hill.
Derek Hill.
Hit on the ground, might be two. Tags the runner for one. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. Back at right field. On to the bottom of the eighth. And now Geraldo Perdomo.
Now pitching for
Daniel Nunez on to pitch out of the pen here.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Yelich should have this one. Corrals it. And there's one down. So up next, Stephen Kwan.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Pitch misses there. Ball one. And there's a ball. And a foul ball. That one fouled off. 2-2. Bases empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the eighth inning. And that skips in the dirt. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball four.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that one.
One down. And now the first baseman, Cody Bellinger. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
That's inside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
1 ball,
Kwan
2 strikes.
leads off first with one away. Runner on the go. Torres. Off balance feed. There's one. Caught in a rundown now. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. We go to the ninth. And the batter now, Garrett Mitchell.
Mitchell. Now pitching for the White Sox, number 49, Aaron Bummer.
So now a pinch hitter, Blaze Alexander.
And they've got a lot of work to do, but it's going to have to start with him at the plate.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Kwan makes the grab, and there's one away. He's 2 outs away. Gonzalez will hit next.
Gonzalez.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Ball 1, no strikes. Nope, outside.
The White Sox leading by 4 here at the top of the ninth.
Hey.
And it's fouled away. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. That's not coming back. And they cut into the deficit. It's 5-2. Now up next for Arizona, Bryce Turang. D-backs making a move for a pinch hitter, Nick Castellanos. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
One's the count.
That's through there for a strike. A rope into right, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Here's Gleyber Torres.
Now
0 for 3 in this one.
Number 40, Jason Adams.
Off the plate, 1-0. Adam, a 6'3" righty, 230 pounds, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2010. A little bit low.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
And that's down, a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Couple of singles back to back. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Big at bat coming up with Christian Yelich stepping in. Castellanos, the lead runner out at second. Torres at first, 1 gone. Swing and a miss. And now it's even 1-1.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Next one misses. Ball 2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining. Big at bat for Brent Rooker now. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on 1 swing. That one misses. And that is ball 1.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
On the ground to short, and that one finds its way through. Castellanos on his way to the plate. The run comes in from second.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. You'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Now pitching for the White Sox, number 51, Jared Schuster.
That missed by a lot, and it's 1-0. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Schuster is just 1 strike away. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game. Berrios